We're joined by a plethora of Panthers. We have head coach Matt Lebe. Coach, we'll get it started with you. Big win. Talk about the experience and the process.
Every time we wrestle these guys, they're, the first-class program. They're very good. So we knew it was going to be a challenge. We had to win a lot of toss-up matches, some matches they expected to win, and I think these three guys here did a great job, and I think a lot of other guys over there. We wish to bring the whole team over, but I'm super proud of these guys, super proud of the Hover program. Just, again, but we're not done yet. We expected to hopefully get this, but it's just the first step on the way where we're at.
Coach, obviously one of the early season goals was to capture a Section 3 title, and you did just that by defeating the Knights again for the second time this season. You just said it. It's just another rung in the ladder. Yeah. Talk about the message to the team after this as you make that push for Hershey.
Well, we got Thomas Jefferson next week, and I respect the heck out of them. They got good wrestlers, so we have to finish. I mean, this might earn us something, but they're very good, and they're going to come fight. And if we want to be who we really want to be at the end of the year, individually and as a team, we need to just keep taking care of business. These guys will do that. Super proud of them. Love all these guys here, but I do want to give a shout out to, and I want to put Coach Sill on for a minute. I've been a little bit, as you guys know, with going on with this. Again, I've missed a bunch lately here. This guy right here in our assistant staff, man, I want to get him on for a minute because he deserves a lot of the credit. Our staff deserves a lot of the credit. These guys do. Love everyone, but this guy right here, man, I appreciate him.
All right, Assistant Coach Greg Sill. Coach, you've had to take over the reins a little bit this week for Coach Lebe. Tell me about that experience.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to do when you have a top-notch program like we feel that we do at Franklin Regional. And Coach Lebe being out, he trusts us, trusts everyone in the program. And I'm happy to, take the reins from him whenever I can. And just help them out whenever I can. But again, it's easy to do that when you have kids like this, the rest of our team that we have, and the support group of the parents and everyone around us in order to do that. So,
Coach Sill, one question I have, man. You look at your team, and you guys have a couple really good studs. Juliana Bear-Marion, Tyler Capusta, but neither of those two guys are right next to you. You have three different guys here. Talk about your program. Talk about the culture. And what is those guys doing to prepare these guys for moments like this?
Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to accountability. We had guys like Michael Kemmer come through and Tyler Smith and all those guys, and it's a trickle-down effect. They held each other accountable, and just like Bear-Marion and all those other guys, they held all these young guys accountable, and they kind of feed off of each other. And then when they're in the room, they're doing battle every day. Some days it's not the prettiest, and some days it is. But like I said, it starts with them being accountable, and they help each other out. They lift each other up, even when they're trying to put each other down in the wrestling room. So you hate to say it's iron sharpens iron, but it is. They start from the top and trickles down to the bottom.
For sure, and a couple of these guys look like they argue with some iron here this evening. Let's hand it over here to Mike Ruane. Big 7-1 decision, a controlled 7-1 decision over at Smith of Norwin. Talk about your performance out there this evening and how this catapults you guys into the postseason after Thomas Jefferson next week.
So after that win, I'm feeling really good. I'm in that match. I have a great opponent. I've seen him throughout the year, all last year. I've wrestled him multiple times in the practice room. Always a great matchup between me and him. Me and him have been going at it forever. I'm coming off a strep throat right now. I wasn't feeling too good on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and a little bit of Monday. But I just wanted to give it out to my coaches and my teammates for pushing me through those hard moments in the practice room and making me compete like I did out there.
Give a shout out to, is John Ruane your cousin?
Something like that.
Like that.
I'm related to him somehow, but I couldn't tell you how.
Okay, well maybe we won't tell you to give him a message. But anyway, another Ruane joining us here. Donnie, what do you have for little Mike Ruane
As you're a freshman, man, talk about what it's like to step out there, have those guys have your back, have Coach Lebe have your back. He's over here arguing with these refs multiple times throughout the night. What's it like to wrestle for Coach Lebe?
It's an honor. It's an honor. He's in the practice room pushing me to get better every day. He's on me. He's making me better like nonstop.
Love that.
Good deal. Well, heal up from that strep throat. Go get yourself a celebratory meal. We'll see you again here in the postseason. Hand it off to Luke Ankney. Big winner, man, over Jack White, in overtime. Kind of that catapult match as we get about a third away into the match. Talk about the experience out there in front of this crowd.
I mean, it was a great experience. I knew that match coming in was going to be a tough one. I knew I had to be smart in every position. I knew that he was a great top wrestler. I knew if I can just get my stuff and make it a dogfight, I knew I could win that. I was very prepared. My coaches prepared me for this, and I've just been working on it all week.
Awesome.
So before the match, did Coach Lebe and company, all the coaches over there, Coach Sill, were they, making it known to you that this was a very important match, a toss-up match, if you will, for you to go out and get the victory?
They were telling me that this is a match that we need. Yep. They were made sure I knew, but they were like, go do your best. They weren't saying that I had to win this, but they were like, you need to do well in this.
So how do you keep your composure knowing that this is such an important match for the Dole?
Just in my mind, it was like any normal match. I was like, I go out there, do the best I can.
Like a professional. I love that response. Now, what's your celebratory meal after tonight? Hey, Coach Lebe and they all put it on you. Where are we going to eat tonight, Coach?
Applebee's.
Half price apps. Let's go.
Applebee's.
I love it. That is Luke Ankney. Thank you so much. Good luck the rest of the season. Now joining us is Henry Patz with a huge 9-7 decision over A.J. Hewitt. What looked more like an MMA fight out there. You guys got rocking and rolling earlier. Talk about that match, man.
It was an exciting match. The coaches just told me to go out there, have fun, wrestle my hardest. They told me I'm more technical, better wrestler than that guy. They just kept reassuring me. And just
it was almost like you had to weather the storm of that, that blast of energy.
That's what they just kept on saying, and Tyler Kabusta said that too.
Weather the storm.
Yeah.
Get through it. I mean, you got yourself a nice little gash under your eye. He lost about 3 pints of blood out of his nose. So great action out there, Donnie.
Buddy, you talk about, Smitty obviously talking about losing some blood there. Talk about just after that happens, we saw right off the bat, there's a lot of points scored, a lot of big flurries. How do you just calm down and just try to keep focused and get the job done?
Typically, I just try taking deep breaths, reassuring myself that I'm better than this kid. I've been practicing harder. Our coaches put us through hard workouts. It's just our team trains harder than any other team in the Whitfield.
Another day at the office. Trust the process. Trust your team. Henry Patz, go celebrate. What is your place of celebratory
I think our
eating?
whole team is going out to Applebee's tonight.
We might have to go join. Put them on the Franklin.
What's your favorite
Panther.
though? If you had to choose, are your mama's home cooking, or are you trying to go out to eat somewhere? What's
How about
your
Aunt
favorite?
Jenny's?
I haven't been there.
Oh my gosh, she's never been to Aunt Jenny's, and you live in Murraysville.
No. Oh, Jenny's.
Jenny's.
Yeah.
I call it Aunt Jenny's.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny's.
Yeah, they're so good.
It is good. Good pizza, good pretzels. Yeah. All right, brother. Hey, congratulations.
Right. Thank you.
Put that down. Go enjoy the victory with your team.
Congratulations.
That's Henry Patz at 172 with that big 2-point decision over A.J. Hewitt.